Hi, welcome to Get a Clue, Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. Today, we're going to get a clue about Stampede. Stampede. So, let's check it out. C, for components. What am I going to find when I open this box? Well, you're going to find what they call a stamp exchange area card and 6 double-sided player aid cards. Love player aid cards, always say that. And 90 stamp cards. Do you know anyone who has collected stamps? Do you know someone who used to at some point? My dad, I remember him having a stamp collection, and I'm pretty sure my grandfather did too, his father. And so basically, they're making, for this game, they're doing a play on words, because the goal of the game is to collect stamps of animals. A stampede of animal cards. So let's talk about this a little. 90 stamp cards, 6 player aid cards, and the stamp exchange area card, and the rules. That's what you're going to find when you open this box. Length of play. The game can last about 20 minutes. I would say 20 to 30 minutes, because there are several rounds, and that's fine. That's good. Keeping in mind that the goal of the game is to create sets. You're creating a stamp book, a book of stamps, a collector's book of stamps. Maybe you know someone who collects, not stamps, but maybe they collect playing cards of some sort. I mean, there are all kinds of different hobby style card collecting. Or maybe somebody who was into baseball cards, or those kind of things. We understand what a collection is. So length of play is just 20 to 30 minutes. It's not a lifetime of collecting. It's just 20 or 30 minutes. And then we go to uniqueness and go straight into that collection. That's what the game is all about. So any game where you collected, or even the fact of collecting something, you know what it's like to collect things. It might not even be something you can put into a book. Maybe it's pressed pennies. I collect pressed pennies from Disney World. And Disneyland, and but also I have collected. I have a collection of the early 1990s Star Trek collectible card game. I have piles of those cards as well, and they are neatly placed into a book where I can flip and protect them and see what I have. Well, in this game, what is similar is that you are going to be, the goal to win the game is to create a set of 5 of one animal, or at least one, of all 9 animals. And just so you can see, on the back of the player aid card, here's a picture of what all the cards look like and all the animals. So to win, you either need to have 5 of one of these animals, or 1 of all 9 of these animals. And whoever does that first wins. So unique-wise, it's collecting. It's set collecting sets, either 5 of one animal or 1 of all of them. So that again is like Rummy or Face 10, or those kind of games. But also it reminds us of any collection. You might collect butterflies, you might collect Star Wars memorabilia. I mean, collection is collection. We understand what a collection is. So uniqueness you collect things. That's the goal of the game. Now, how you collect it, that can be a little bit different because each card has a different type of power, let's say. And when you play that card, you get to do what it says there. And so using that power is how you end up collecting, taking from the middle or taking from a neighbor and getting one of the cards that they have that you want. So there are all sorts of ways of collecting your cards, but that is the goal of the game. So the Unique-wise, you're collecting sets, either 5 of one or 1 of each of the 9. That's it. And ease of play, well, I basically almost just told you, except for what each card actually means and does, that's the only thing you have left to learn. And it's on the card. Even though, in case you don't quite understand what it means, they do have on the back here the animal, the action, and they explain what it is. So you can keep that out when you're playing that first or second game, and you have to get reminded that when you play a baboon, you can exchange 1 card from your hand with 1 card in the stamp exchange area. Okay? See, it's not complicated stuff. It's just how to collect these things. So the rules, on the front you have the components, you have the setup, and then you're playing the game and your actions. It's like you step 1, step 2, step 3 is somebody else's turn. You get step 1, step 2, step 3, somebody else's turn. And the end of the game, and then some additional notes, an example of a play so that it helps you see what it looks like, and then some variants to kind of spice it up a little if you get bored with it after you've played it a long time. But basically, playing the game is this side and this side. So it is really an easy game to pick up, and then the more you play it, the more you master the nuance of these different animals. So easy. It's not, old maid, but it's not, it's flat in the middle of the what I consider the casual game range of difficulty or complexity. It's about right in the middle of it. So how easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Well, I found it everywhere I looked. I stopped looking after 3 places and they all had it. Amazon has it. GameNerds.com has it. MiniatureMarket.com has it. Amazon has it for $22. Game Nerds has it for $15. And Miniature Market has it for $17. Of course, none of that is counting shipping. So just keep that in mind. But Stampede is a relatively simple, yet has some strategy in there, and but easy to bring to the table and easy to play. Think a little bit, but not a lot, and it's not complicated. It's just not old maid, and it's pretty easy on the pocketbook, and it's easy to find. So there you have it. You got a clue about the game Stampede. Oh, by the way, it came out in 2020, so it's only a couple years old. Stampede, great game, great price, easy to find, and I bet your flags should still have some as well. Your friendly local game store. Happy gaming. God bless you and your family. Until next time, bye.